Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the team I'm going to use for Underspire. There's quite a lot of choice with this team. There's some really nice troops we can pick from here, so if you don't have one or two of these troops or the weapon, you can easily change it around. Now, Egris, everybody should have him because it's available from the Journey event. Does damage to an enemy, then create 3 yellow gems boosted by Strix allies. So a super looper, one of the ones that does the major loop, just creating yellow for fun and doing damage and repeating the process, providing you have all Strix in your team, which we have. Now you can have Queen Zochi, really good troop, does damage to all enemies, and if there's a storm, explode 5 gems. There'll be a storm going because we're in Stormcaller class, which guarantees the storm anyway, but as well as that, we have High Priestess Chazka, who conjures a light storm when her turn begins anyway, so we haven't got a double storm, but hey, it's just very, very stormy. And she also does damage to all enemy, this time boosted by yellow gems. Really handy because a light storm is obviously yellow, so that really helps out her spell at the same time. And she blesses all yellow allies. Very handy. Nimbus Bow, really cool for this, available in the Soulforge right now. Does damage to an enemy boosted by Strix allies, then creates a mix of 6 blue and yellow for each Strix ally. This is an all Strix team, so that is a maximum amount of blue and yellow. The blue will charge up our Egris, who will just loop and get extra turns again. And the yellow will obviously fill up these 3. So really nice, easy team to use. Stormcaller class for this. Resilience, gain 8 life. Purification, get a cleanse. Thunder Fist, all yellow allies gain 1 magic. Fey Vengeance, don't really need that, but the other 2 were rubbish. Gale Force, all yellow allies gain 2 attack. Lightning Strike, explode 1 yellow gem on 4 or 5 gem matches, which will be happening a lot. And Strix Commander, all Strix allies gain 1 attack every turn. So very easy team to use. Let's just take a look at the banner. Went for a +2 yellow, +1 purple, -1 green for this. Don't really care about the minus green on the weapon there, because we're getting so much yellow and purple from the rest of it. It really isn't going to make a difference. Regarding troops, if you don't have Queen Zochi or High Priestess Chazka, there are other options. Miss Sunbird would be a good one to use for this anyway. Obviously, if you've got Foe Anisha, she'll be fantastic. If you've got an extra Queen Zochi, you can put 2 of them in rather than a Chazka if you don't have that. And vice versa, if you don't have Queen Zochi but 2 Chazkas, you can do that. You can go Sunbird. That's going to be effective. Yeah, some nice troops in there. Just the damage to all ones are going to be the ones that actually do the best for this, I think, especially with that loopy mana. So we can loop with this while picking them off with these if we need to. The cool thing about Queen Zochi is if there's a storm, she explodes 5 gems, and there will be a storm. Right, so let's crack on. I might have said that already. I don't know. Anyway, this is the 4th video of the day. I'm allowed that kind of thing in my mind. Right, so let's get stuff for the troop up top, if there is any. What, no yellow? What, no blue? I'll get some of that then. There we go, ready to rock and roll. Damage to all. Finish them off. Explode gems at the same time, which often charges up other members of the team at the same time. Let's grab our free lantern. Thank you, matey. Be on your way. Alright, on to the next. So yeah, very straightforward team. This is just going to be charging the team up with the top troop, casting that, which will charge up the rest. And then on the early stages, just literally just finishing everybody off. Very early, apart from it doesn't want to give us blue or yellow at the start, which is quite funny. Never mind. It is what it is. But there we go. Got our yellow eventually. And damage to all. Explode gems at the end, charging up everybody else at the same time. And onwards and upwards. Or onwards and sideways in this case. His hands look hot. That's what happens if you go wrong at a barbecue. That fella at the bottom there. That's, yes. I told you to be careful. But would he listen? If you don't loop, you just do it again. You're almost bound to on the second one because of the amount of yellow that will get left behind. And shall we go... Let's literally go onwards and upwards. That'll do. Nice extra turn there. Now guaranteed to be ready to cast next time. It's generally better to collect the opposite colour to yellow if you can. Collect blue when charging this if you can. The more yellow that are left on the board, the more chance you've got of having it loop. And I always cast Queen Xochitl first if you can. She does a decent amount of damage, but it's that explosion of gems afterwards which really helps the enemy get killed nice and quick. Unless you need the Bless. The Bless is obviously nice if you are entangled or frozen or something like that. But nice to have the option. That's why she's there. Let's take a little left. And we'll call the video a day. I'm not going to say it. I'm not. I'm going to resist it. Video you a day! Couldn't resist it. Alright. Let's bash them. Explodey Bodie. Deathy Breathy. Whatever that is. See, we've got Frozen out at the top, you see. That's where Cheska would come in handy if the enemy hadn't been killed. Right, let's grab this and not get my Sentinel troop because I've opened about 30 of these now. And apart from getting one on, I think, the second ever try, I've not got one since. Which is sad. I'll do that anyway, just because we can, and no need to actually cast the Pathfinder Looper-Dooper. Right, so yes, very, very straightforward team to use. Let's open this and not get my Sentinel troop. There you go, look at that, fantastic. Oh my god, I'm so glad I opened that room. What am I going to do without those two minor water trait stones? That is exactly what I wanted. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. You are absolutely epic. Not really. Anyway, there's a video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.